I wanted to tell you guys a quick story, and this is an important story, and it's about why you should never give up and why success is inevitable and it's actually impossible to fail if you actually try. But basically, I lost 13,000 subscribers after my breakup with my ex-girlfriend. I completely lost. Imagine 13K. It took me 2 years, almost 3 years to get to 13,000 subscribers. And I lost 13K in only a few months after my breakup with my ex. So it's a long story why I broke up with her, but basically she was becoming too toxic and it was starting to warp my personality, and I realized there's a major disconnect that I have with this person. I love this girl, but she is actually bad for me. So I broke up with her and I built my channel originally doing live streams with my ex-girlfriend. I don't know, do you guys remember those streams? I built my channel doing live streams with my ex-girlfriend in the gym, and we'd do dance videos and we would sing and we would do a bunch of different stuff. But here's the thing, I built my whole channel off this, so my fan base got used to us. We were like mommy and daddy to all my fans. And so it quite literally created a bad situation because my channel became a couples channel instead of being Samari. And it felt impossible to break out of that. So after we broke up, I kept posting. I kept live streaming every day. But I wasn't able to get the views. I wasn't able to do what I needed to do. Oh, we're going to do a beat battle. We're going to do a beat battle. So stay right there. I'll start the Discord in just a moment. But I'm telling this story because you need to know it. And I would post every day. And then October 2024 comes around and I get fucking demonetized on YouTube for no freaking reason at all. It was brutal. But you know what I did? I smiled and I said, woo! This means the universe is about to send me a blessing that makes this, that is so big and so great that it'll make this all seem worth it. Because whenever you go through challenges, understand that at the other side of them is the greatest reward you could never even imagine. Unimaginable blessings. And I know that that's one of the things that the universe does to test you, right? So I knew that when I got demonetized back in 2024, that there was a huge blessing at the other side. Now, 1 week later, I got remonetized again. YouTube said, sorry, we made a mistake. My bad, cuh. You know what I'm saying? You a real ass nigga. Young Samari, bro. We fuck with you, young boy. Young blood. We fuck with you. You know what I'm saying, bro? We finna do you like that. Come on now. And I was like, oh, thanks, cuh. I appreciate that. But I was already locked into my clothing brand. And then my clothing brand did thousands of dollars in sales the very next month from $0 in sales. And I'm not going to tell you guys a specific amount because I don't know if that's like a good thing to do. But the point is that I went from zero to thousands of dollars on my clothing brand right after going through temporary defeat, right after being heartbroken, right after being stagnant on YouTube. But I still kept losing subscribers. So I was at 101K subs and I dropped all the way to 87K. I even saw it in a meditation. In October, I meditated and I saw myself dropping to 87K, but then I saw my channel started growing gradually up once again and then blew up to, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys my visualization now. We don't want to share the end result. But point is, yo, thank you, Flame Boy. I appreciate that. I lost so many subscribers. I thought I would gain like my subs again and start getting momentum and start growing, like literally just like, I don't know, like a couple weeks after my breakup. But September came around, October came around, November, December came around. I was still losing subscribers. Okay, 4 months. Okay, not bad, not bad. January passes by. Okay, 5 months, whatever. We stay locked in. February comes by. Okay, I'm feeling it, but it's not, you know, we're going to stay locked in. March comes by. Still not growing, still losing subscribers. Okay, yeah. You know, this is the story that I'll tell people when I have millions of subs, when I'm a superstar. April goes by, no gain in subscribers, still losing subs. Oh yeah, this is brutal. Okay, but we're gonna still keep pushing forward. You know what? Fuck the subs. I don't care if we lose all. No, surely not 100,000 people can unsub. So we're just gonna focus on the process. We're gonna focus on mastery. I read a book by Robert Greene called The Mastery. You get 10,000 hours at a skill, you become a master. It's impossible to fail. And then May comes around, and I don't lose any subs. I was stagnant the whole month. I broke even. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. When you get that neutral energy, oh my God. Neutral energy, it's over. And then June comes by. Matalo. I gained 7,000 subscribers that month. Oh! July comes by. Boom! I gained another 8,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah. And then every month since then, I've just been gaining thousands and thousands of subs. This week, I've gained like 3,000 subscribers. But my point is, this wouldn't have happened if I did not go through a 9 freaking month period of grinding, live streaming, getting like 100 views a live stream, and just locking in for hours and still showing up every day. If I didn't go through that period, I would not be experiencing my growth on YouTube. And it's the same thing with my long form content. You know, we got Mikey rage rating me right here saying, "Oh, you only have this many viewers on your stream." Just wait, okay? I know how the universe works. I'm the young superstar, okay? And you're my viewer. You're my fan. You listen, I'm your leader, and you're my follower. Now you be a good boy and you sit there and you drop a like, okay? My point is, the universe rewards those who are persistent, who are disciplined, or who are innovative and self-reflective. You got to continue to put in reps at the gym. When you go to the gym, the best way to get jacked, get heavy weight and do as many reps as you can till failure of heavy weight. Volume and quality. That's the same thing. To get great at music, you got to make great music and you got to do a ton of it and drop a ton of it. I'm doing one song a month so I can really focus on the quality, but I know I'm still consistent. I'm still getting releases. I only have 15 songs in my catalog. There's artists blowing up like Osama-san or Slayer or other people who have hundreds of fucking songs over the last 3 years. I'm barely getting started, but you know what? Consistency. I'm gonna show up every month with a great fucking song, and we're gonna lock in, and we're gonna go hard, and we're gonna make hundreds of videos for each and every song and tell a story with the lyrics, the songwriting, the vocals, the mixing, the production, everything ahead of its time. That's why I'm really excited for Diamond Heart. It's gonna blow you guys away. But my point is, God, I like to say the universe because I feel like God created like mechanics in a simulation. God gave us free will. We have the ability to choose. We have the ability to decide what we want for our lives. So that's why I say the universe, because God created physics. You know, it doesn't matter how good of a person you are. If you jump off a cliff, you're gonna probably break all your bones and puncture your lungs. Like that's what's gonna happen. It doesn't matter if you're a good or a bad person. So that's why I like to say the universe instead of God, because God gave us all of our tools at birth. He gave us all of our talents. He gave us our unique personality. And he's like, all right, now the rest is on you. I already know you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, but I'm giving you all the tools at birth. Now it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I say that, because there's an algorithm to life. And to kill it at the life algorithm, the money algorithm, and all those things, you gotta just show up every day and be relentless. That's just the easiest way to do it. The easiest way to do it is just be there every day. It's impossible to have bad timing if you're there every day. So after my breakup with my ex, I was heartbroken. I felt empty. I was seeking validation from women. I was trying to find love. I was celibate, lonely. Still all of those things, but now it's to a different type of standard. It's to a standard where I'm transmuting that energy into greatness. I'm transmuting that energy into craft, into great music, into great content, and in just innovating in every way. So that's the story of how I lost 13,000 subscribers after I broke up with my ex, and now I've gained almost 50,000. Let's go. We have 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go. Thank you for the follow.
I'm not gonna lie, I'ma easily say this right now. Not on no ego shit, but I definitely want to. What's
Don't be so cocky now.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I said not on no ego shit, but bro, if I'm being realistic, this shit is beautiful.
And it restarts.
I fuck with it.
Hey, how we looking? How we sounding, guys? What do you guys
Sounds
think?
good. Sounds good. W sound selection. Obviously, mixing could be a little bit better, but it's a beat battle, so there's no mixing. So yeah, pretty good to be honest. Good
All
sound selection.
all xenology.
It's
Yep.
probably been like 20 minutes. I guess my beats. I don't even know how long I was working on this beat for, but
All
Okay.
right. Then we got Mikey's beat. Try said Michael.
All right, Mikey, send it through.
What?
Send your
What's
beat
up?
Send it through,
through.
Michael.
Hold on, wait. I'm probably gonna like screen share. Hold on.